Hello everybody, it's Football Hero here, and today I want to discuss how England should line up. We play our next games next month, I think. If not, it's March. I'm not really sure, but I still feel like this is an important subject. So, England haven't had the greatest year last year. Going out of the Euros to Iceland, then Roy Hodgson leaving, and then getting Sam Allardyce as manager for him to be sacked 67 days later after just one game. Best record of any England manager, 100%, a one win out of one game. And now this falls upon Gareth Southgate. And now Gareth, mate, alright, bear with me here, listen to me, alright. I got some wise fucking words, and if you play this team, we're going to win. And I'm not saying, I'm not going, oh, this is definitely the team. If anyone else has any thoughts, any, substitutions of every different players, that you'd rather see in the team, then put it down below. I'm not really biased. There's literally one Chelsea player in this team. So, yeah, anyway, let's get on with it. So, in goal, I still want to keep Joe Hart for now, because he is probably better than Butland at the moment, more experienced. But I want to see more of Butland over the next year or so. And maybe, if Butland's progressing well at Stoke as he has been and has played a bit more for England, had a few caps, maybe could be our next keeper for the 2018 World Cup. He's a brilliant shot stopper. He's got good reactions. He's quick down to the sides. He's got what could be, the next best keeper. In left backs, I'm going to put Luke Shaw there, mainly because if you look at Danny Rose's performance, he is a good player, but I'm not sure he has the international quality in him. He does, don't get me wrong, he does great for Tottenham, he looks brilliant for them, plays well, but to me, I've watched him in England games, he doesn't have the same, he doesn't have the right kind of attitude, the right kind of play, and players are always all over him and he makes too many mistakes. So my first centre-back is Chris Smalling, probably because he's England's best centre-back. He's solid, and he's pretty experienced now internationally, and he's done well at Manchester United. He's been their best player, but he's probably one of their best players last season, if obviously De Gea was ahead of him, but Chris Smalling, top centre-back, and definitely very strong. So the other centre-back, I was tempted to go for John Stones, but I've seen him play and he makes a lot of mistakes. He loses a ball, and as good as it is that he goes out and makes, runs with the ball into midfield, a lot of the time he loses it, and in international football, I'm not sure he has a place for that. That said, however, that could be something unique about him. There are plenty of centre-backs that like to move forwards with the ball and start attacks, and he is good at that. He just needs to be more aware. So it's Gary Cahill because he's strong, reliable, and a pretty good player. He does make a lot of mistakes himself, but he can also be a top defender, and this season at Chelsea he's shown that. So my right back is going to be Kyle Walker. I do like Nathaniel Klein, but I feel like I've seen him play for England and he makes, too many wasteful chances. He wastes wasteful chances, too many wasteful crosses, he just runs into traffic too much. And Kyle Walker is just as good, if not better, and he's stronger in defence, I feel like, and he can also be very good at attack. I know I haven't mentioned the formation yet, but it's going to be a 4-1-2-3, but it'll be 4-3-3, but with a defensive midfielder, if you get what I mean. So my defensive midfielder, who I want, is Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer is a solid defensive midfielder. He can also play centre-back, right-back, I've seen him play, he is good, and he'll provide exceptional cover for the back four if needed, and he also has a good pass on him, so that's always a good thing to see. See, my central midfield duo, I want Jordan Henderson, because over the last couple of years, he has improved to be, at Liverpool, where Gerrard, left, he kind of stepped up his game, played better, became Liverpool captain, obviously, and he's become that kind of player. The other one, see, it's between Jack Wilshere and Dele Alli. I know Dele Alli is more of an attacking midfielder, but you can always push him forwards a bit and bring Dyer a bit, and Henderson back a bit, just so it's solid. But I do like Jack Wilshere. He's a good player. He's had a lot of injuries. I feel sorry for the lad, but this season he's doing well at Bournemouth, and I want to see him, playing well again for England. But Dele Alli, you can't beat him at the moment. He's been phenomenal for Spurs, and he scores goals, and we need that. We haven't had a midfielding scorer since the days of Lampard and Gerrard, who scored goals often for England. So my right wing is Adam Lallana. Well, right wing, right midfield, that sort of place. And I never used to like Adam Lallana. I used to think he was wasteful. He tried too many tricks and would lose the ball, and he was just not that great. But I have actually, really the last Euros he was probably our best player. He scores goals now. He's added that to his game. His passing's much better. He uses skills more time. He's got good composure on the ball, and he's probably one of England's best attacking players. Raheem Sterling on my left wing, because he's quickly become a top player at Manchester City under Guardiola. He's shown that he's got the pace, skill, finish. He looks good, and he's not selfish. If he's in on goal, but he sees someone else in a better position, he will give it to them. Unless he's confident he can score, then he will take it on himself. Obviously, every player misses every now and then. But yeah, Sterling left wing, good player. Now up front, Harry Kane. Okay, so he didn't have a good Euros, but he's only 22. He is, a goal scorer. Not a natural born goal scorer. He's never been the best, no one heard of him a couple of years ago. I mean, people knew of a Harry Kane, but no one cared. No one thought he was going to be any good. But look at him now. He's, scoring goals for Tottenham on a weekly basis, quickly becoming, a lethal striker in Europe. And, I feel like if he doesn't take corners or free kicks, probably not penalties either, because I don't trust him anymore. And he had a appalling Euro, but see, he scores goals and he gets into good positions. He's got a good head. He makes good decisions, and he also will make chances. He also can hit a shot from range, which is also very good. That said, with Harry Kane up front, don't overlook Vardy or Sturridge. Sturridge has quick feet and a good finish, but Vardy has a very high work rate. Although he hasn't had the greatest season this season at Leicester, but I don't think he should be overlooked, because he has talent, he has pace, and he is very hard working for the side. Whichever side he plays in, he'll be hard working. But I do want to see more of Marcus Rashford. But I do want to see him play more for Manchester United first. Get a few more games for them, and then hopefully see him, because Marcus Rashford is a talent and we can't let it go to waste. So that's it for this video. Tell me what you think of my England team in the comments below, or don't. It's up to you. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you can, if you feel like it, if you're generous. And if you have any other ideas about the England team, then let me know, and I will surely read up on that. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day.